And we are live. What's going on, everybody? I am here with a veteran on the channel. To my right, Mr. Luke Ponto. How you doing, Luke?
What's up, Adam? Thank you once again for having me, dude. It's always a pleasure being on your channel. You're a cool dude, awesome content creator. So thank you for having me.
No, of course, man. I always appreciate you. Always have. I told Brian as well, but you and Brian always have the A-OK to hop on whatever night, even if you're not scheduled to be on. You guys are awesome. Have become friends through the platform and stuff like that. So I always wanted to get you on here, and we have a newcomer. Yeah, man, we have a newcomer to the channel, which I hope I'm going to say your last name right. But we've got Noah KASER. Is your last name?
KASER.
KASER. Okay, cool.
KASER. Close.
Good thing I didn't say Kaiser, like a Kaiser roll or something like
that. Man, in high school, teachers like, Kaiser? And I'm like, really? Dude, you had my father in school.
Right.
You had my father 40 years ago, and you know him personally. You think I have a different name than he does?
Listen, I hear people called me a damn. They were mean to me too, so I had the bullies. I had the bullies too. But listen, so if anyone doesn't know, Noah was on Luke's 5-year anniversary on YouTube, and that's where we met on his live stream. And again, that's the great thing about doing these live streams and just shooting the shit and everything, and you get to meet a new friend. So I just set this up and wanted Noah on here and wanted Luke on here as well to have someone obviously more familiar with you and your channel and everything. So I'm glad to have you on. And what do we got? We got Dave. Look, Collector Movie Man. Hey, Adam.
What up, Dave?
Dave is a frequent collaborator, and I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Dave, we got a couple things on the docket today to talk about. We've got a little bit of we just had a Friday the 13th. We just had the Oscars, and tomorrow is St. Patty's Day. So we actually for a hangout live stream that I usually where we just talk about nothing. We got a couple fun things to talk about today. So I'm really excited. Dave says, "How are you guys doing today?" I've been pretty upset. I know he was telling us that he was waiting on his tax return still in the group chat, which stinks. But I think what we're gonna do first is let's see where I can. Let's see right here. Let's see if I can present. Share screen for. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Are we sharing?
Yep.
There we go.
Yep, we are in.
So listen, guys, if you don't know, why is this over here? Let's see. Okay, cool. So I'm not the biggest Oscar person. So we have the Oscar connoisseur right underneath me, Luke. And no, are you a big Oscar guy? I want to know more about your. You are? All right, cool. So
I'll tell you this before you continue, Adam, that the last Oscars watch party I did last night and then the year prior, Noah always gets the predictions with me. Like
he does?
Like he always brings in the predictions, and 9 times out of 10, he's usually spot on. Like,
nice, dude.
Like he is like this man's a psychic with the Oscars or something like that. I don't know what's going on.
Last year, I won the Oscar pool. I entered my first pool and I won $50.
Nice.
I didn't win this year, but
okay,
it's fine. There was less people, so I won the jackpot the year before, so I'm happy. The year before last year, I called Luke and I'm like, dude, the Oscars just ended. I'm going to tell you what's winning Best Picture next year. I put it in the group chat.
Okay.
And I said one battle after another. Everyone goes, you're crazy. You're calling it a year out. Eat me.
That was before the movie came. That was before the movie came out, obviously.
We knew nothing about it. We didn't know the plot. We knew it had Leo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, and Paul Thomas Anderson. That's it.
And you were sold.
We didn't even know where it was going to be premiering at Cannes or Sundance or any place. We just knew that it was coming out. I said, that's winning Best Picture. And Luke goes, we'll see if you're right. Last night, I should have put $20,000 down in Vegas last year.
Whatever these apps are, yeah, you should have done it.
But hey, I've already got my predictions for next year. So.
Well, look, man, feel free to if you want to hop in. Let me just grab this real quick. We got Dave says, I'm very happy that Michael B. Jordan won last night, as we all
Hell
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew is saying, shout out to Drew's Movie Club. Never once watched it. I mean, I'm like you too, man, Drew. I'm really not personally forever. I really wasn't ever into them. I check who wins, but he says, Dave says, I did not watch the Oscars last night. There was not really any movies I was interested in besides Sinners. And he also says the Odyssey is going to win. Oh, we got predictions. So the Odyssey is going to win Best Picture next year, or Project Hail Mary, or Dune Part 3. Drew says the new scary movie.
Yeah.
I wish.
I hope that's the case. I doubt it will be, but man,
maybe a teen.
Man, that'd be good.
They still do Teen Choice Awards or MTV Awards or whatever.
I think they still do. So I think if it was MTV, yeah, then Scary Movie 6 would win.
It probably won the Best Picture, that one, yeah.
And we've got Hunter. Welcome, Hunter. Says, congrats, Noah, on getting Best Pick 2 years in a row. Attaboy, Noah.
Thank you.
Hey.
But look, we're just gonna scroll through some of the awards, and I would obviously love to hear your guys' if they had the right pick, the wrong pick. Again, Luke was go check out it was like a 4-hour stream last night. Which has a bunch of views now. It's got like 600 something views, right, Luke, on your channel? I'm killing it.
Yeah, man. People love seeing other people watch the Oscars. So
yeah. No, it's awesome. And obviously someone, again, of your knowledge, watching all the movies and stuff like that you want to watch them because you guys know more about having seen all the films.
Of course.
But look, we got to start off with the biggest, right? So at the top, we have Best Picture. And of course, we have the cast from one battle after another. Adam Summer, Sarah Murphy, Paul Thomas Anderson, and the producers. So we got Begonia, we got F1, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, Secret Agent, Sinners. And so what do you guys think? One battle over Sinners. Was that a good pick? Was that not a good pick? What are you thinking for that one?
Luke?
I'll let Noah go first.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say it was the wrong pick. Sinners was by far the biggest favorite of the night. The loudest pop for any win was Michael B. Jordan, of course, but Ryan Coogler winning the screenplay, which we'll get to a little bit later. Those were the two biggest pops. It was the biggest crowd favorite. I Lied to You. Yes, people had fun with Golden, but I Lied to You was having a big cultural moment, bringing in this group of people that we don't get to see really personified as much as we probably should. Sinners is going to be recognized as one of the greatest films ever made. It's going to be there's going to be a generation that won't even know about One Battle After Another. I think it's relevant for the time, which for the Oscars, that's usually what they do. It's relevant for the time. Like, say, A Shape of Water. But this, I think, was a good movie. It was a really good movie. But Sinners is going to outlast it by far. Sinners was the best movie of last year. Not the box office wise, just the overall cultural impact it had. And the many times people saw this surge. It wasn't winning anything besides screenplay and score. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All the way to this many Oscars and to almost winning Best Picture. Almost. I think if the voting would have went a little bit later, lasted 2 weeks later, Sinners probably would have won Best Picture.
Yeah, I think you're right. But, I mean, I'm fine with One Battle After Another winning because I think it was honestly time for Paul Thomas Anderson to get his Oscar and all the flowers for, his filmmaking. But me personally, I mean, yeah, Sinners could have won. Sinners would definitely be the one to win. But my personal pick would have honestly been Marty Supreme.
You got the paddle? On deck? The ping pong paddle?
Yeah.
There it is.
That just goes to show you how much I love Marty Supreme. I wanted to practice more ping pong. But ping pong is literally about 15% of the movie.
Yeah.
The other 85% of it is Marty just getting himself into trouble, getting himself into all these different situations, crazy ass situations.
Yep.
And it's so freaking good. It's intense. And quite frankly, it's also funny. But Timothée Chalamet, I think, honestly pulled off his best performance. I'm still glad he was the nomination. I'm still glad he was there. But Michael B. Jordan flat out deserved it. Honestly, he deserved it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got on the next one. So number 2, we've got Best Director. So we've got Hamnet, we've got Marty Supreme, we've got once again One Battle After Another, and Sentimental Value and Sinners. So once again, One Battle After Another beating out Sinners and Marty Supreme. I don't know if you have anything else to add for that one, or.
I mean, I think with what we already covered with One Battle After Another, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was his time. If I was giving a second opinion, I think it should have gone to Chloe Zhao, because with what Hamnet had to do for 2 hours, with the slowness of it. But I'll get into that more with actress.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and I know like Joachim Trier and Ryan Coogler, they're definitely going to get their time to shine. Like they're definitely going to get their Oscar at one point.
100%.
All right, so next up we do have Best Actor, and I love this, man. Again, I have not seen Sinners. I know I'm the old man who hasn't seen. I really on Friday nights, like I'll be like, oh, I should watch Demolition Man for the 80th time, or what. I am. Last year I watched like 2 movies in the theaters and stuff like that. Eventually we'll watch it, obviously, but actually something I didn't know. I love when whether it's award season or a movie is drawing a big buzz or something like that. We see the old clips from actors going like where their start was, so to speak. So I saw today on Instagram that they showed Michael B. Jordan in a Hardball with Keanu Reeves. He was like the little kid playing baseball.
Yep.
Awesome. I mean, I remember seeing that movie. He was in. I never saw it, but everyone talked about The Wire on HBO Max, and he was on The Wire when he was young, 13, 14, something like that. And then another thing, I'm surprised I didn't know, because I'm from New Jersey and I represent New Jersey so hard, but he went to Newark High School. So he's I don't think he was born in New Jersey, but he moved to New Jersey when he was young and at least went to high school there. So he's amazing. I love, shout out to people from New Jersey and stuff like that. So, but just such a nice, like, even if you hadn't seen the movie or anything, like obviously you've seen Creed or you've seen, something else he's been in. He's such a nice, in a world now where everybody seems to be like, I don't want to get cynical or anything, but like, like it's a rich guy or this guy's an asshole, this person's what, he just seems like such a nice guy. You know what I mean? Like regardless of the performance or anything, which I'm sure was amazing, just seems like such a nice down to earth guy. And so I couldn't be happier with him winning. Even like I said, I haven't seen the film, but and obviously it was in the trailer, so him doing double duty, is probably hard enough to do. So obviously well deserved for that. But I do have a question for what do you call it, for Luke, for Mr. Chalamet. I don't know when the voting ends or whatever, but do you think his comments about ballet and opera, all that stuff, did something, or did they end the voting before he said that stuff?
They ended the voting before he said that stuff. And
okay,
honestly,
so that was the rumor. Okay.
Even that wouldn't have really affected if he won anyway. Like,
okay,
it wouldn't have affected it. I mean, even though like earlier on in the show, like when Conan O'Brien was introducing, like when he basically joked about Chalamet's comments about ballet and opera, like Chalamet, he laughed along with it. Like he actually really seems like a chill guy. Like just because he laughed through it, he was like, you know what? Like, yeah, like I may understand like why people kind of poke fun at me with those comments. I'll laugh along with it. Like, but yeah, I mean, the voting ended beforehand. So like I said, if he ended up winning, those comments about ballet and opera that he said would not have affected him.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know when the voting ended. We got a question from Hunter saying, at Movie Magic 96, do you think Michael B. Jordan could potentially be the next Denzel? I mean, Denzel, to me, like the Denzel and Samuel L. Jacksons are like, on the Mount Rushmore, the God tier. Like, I would love to see it, but it's such a hard thing when it's like, he's so young. He's like, I don't know, 35 or, late 30s or something. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But to me, like, when you say names like Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, I don't know, Robert De Niro or something, those guys are God tier, for lack of a better term. So I would love it. He's obviously got so much of a career. He's, halfway through his career or whatever. I would love it. But yeah, Denzel to me is like, one of the best actors of all time. But we got a great question from Dave. He says, what'd you guys think of Conan O'Brien as the host? So you want to chime in, Noah?
really solid. I thought it was really solid. I like that opening segment. Paying homage to weapons, that was really nice. The makeup on him, I couldn't even tell it was him. That was nice. If you had told me that was Amy Madigan, I would have believed you. I would have believed you. I thought he did a very good job. I think that they could cut down on some of his hosting a little bit because some of that opening monologue was a little too long for me. A good 8 minutes of sort of like a prologue, an intro to the Oscars. That's really nice, but after you do so many jokes here, so many jokes here, so many jokes here, it starts to get to the point like I'm ready to stop laughing. I'd like to see who wins these awards. And yes, a lot of the people who watch the Oscars, they're watching it because it's the Oscars. A lot of them have only seen one or two of the movies. Not a lot of people had seen like The Secret Agent. Very few people are watching it for that specific movie unless they're from that. A lot of people are watching for this one right here because everybody knows Michael, Ethan, Leo, and Timothée Chalamet. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows those names and they're watching to see their favorite win. I think he was a really good host. This category, I hate to say it, I would have rather gone with Timothée Chalamet because I think this was his best performance. Mm-hmm. He is, I've said this before, he is the best actor on the face of the planet right now that I've seen. I've seen him all the way back since 2015. And he's just gotten better and better and better and better.
Was, correct me if I'm wrong, my ignorance, but no, it was Interstellar 2015, or what was the first thing you saw him in?
The first thing I saw him in, he played a side role in a Christmas comedy with John Goodman called Love the Coopers.
Okay.
And he outshined everybody in his role. Even though he was like a minor character, that's where you're like, okay, this kid has something. Then everyone caught on with Call Me By Your Name and everything else. Well, I first got caught of him in Love the Coopers, and I've been on the Timmy wagon for about going on a decade now. And Luke knows this. He's my boy. He's my boy. If I would have voted, I would have gone for Timothée Chalamet. I can't say I disagree with this either. Because Michael B. Jordan and Leonardo DiCaprio both gave tremendous performances, and this was a 3-horse race. These were the only 3 that could have been up for it, that anybody would have went, okay, I don't know who's winning, but these are the 3 biggest names in Hollywood right now.
I feel like Marty, I'm sorry, I feel like Timothy's having like a young, for lack of a better term, like Leonardo DiCaprio vibe. You know, when Leonardo was coming out with like Basketball Diaries and Titanic in the 90s, like mid to late 90s. What's Eating Gilbert Grape was like his sort of coming out party. But Timothy's having, it seems like everything is, even the movies I don't see, he's not really having a miss. It's like he does Wonka, and that's not enough for him. He does obviously Marty Supreme, and that's not enough. And like, I mean, what I saw him in, I'm a big I shouldn't say I'm a big Dylan fan, but when I saw him in the Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown, I thought that was of what I've seen, was his best performance. But so you giving him this high praise for Marty Supreme, I definitely have to check that out. But yeah, it seems like he's been on a roll, and he really hasn't had a miss in films in years.
Really hasn't.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So we've got what do we got? We got Hunter again saying Movie Magic 96, or everybody, we can chime in. Do you think at some point Ryan Coogler will win Best? I hope so. I haven't seen. Yeah. I haven't seen the first movie with Michael B. Fruitvale Station.
Yeah, Fruitvale Station.
But I've seen all his other films besides Sinners. So I've seen like both the Wakanda films, Black Panther films, and what was the other one? Crap, what was the other film that he did? Creed. First Creed. Second.
Yep. It was Creed. Yeah. The first one.
So I saw those. Yeah, he's for sure of the last. I don't know when Fruitvale came out. Maybe 10 years ago, 2015, 2016.
2009, I think.
2009. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Wait, what?
Was it 2009 or was it 2013?
Wait, which one are you talking about? Fruitvale Station?
Fruitvale Station. 2013.
That was 2013.
So
you were way off.
So he doesn't have, he essentially doesn't have a miss. I mean, he's 2013 Fruitvale, 2015 Creed, 2018 Black Panther, 2022 Wakanda Forever, 2025 Sinners. So to be 5 for 5 in 12, I can't do math, 2013 to 2026 in 13 years, that's crazy. So he's for sure, I see maybe not just the Oscars as a, I don't want to say like a lifetime achievement award, but sometimes they give the you know, we know Ryan Coogler's going to win Best Director, but maybe because he's only done a couple films, it may take till, you know, movie 10 or which stinks. But that's kind of the way I see it. Again, you guys know way more about the Oscars than me, but I feel like sometimes they don't give it to the newcomers because they want them to like earn it. Like Leonardo took however many years till The Revenant to win his Oscar. But I think we all can agree, all three of us, that at some point this man has to win a Best Director. Yeah,
100%. They've been doing this with one guy in particular, Denis Villeneuve. They've been doing this with him for years. With Blade Runner, this and many others, they've just been nominating him or completely snubbing him because they don't think he's that high caliber yet.
Hunter says, I have friends who know Academy voters, and apparently Sinners was 5 votes away. Do we know how many people vote for, like, is it, I don't know, 100 people vote, or is it 20 people vote, or is that told to the public?
It's all 11,000 members of the Academy.
Oh my!
All 11,000 members.
That is a lot of people. Wow.
That is a lot of people.
Wow.
But dude, we were close. We were so freaking close.
That is insanely close, from 11,000 to 5 votes. We got our buddy Brian B Dubs Movie Hub. He says, "What's up, fellas? Hot take. I didn't care for Chalamet and Marty Spr. Listen, Luke's gonna come out with the paddle, man. He's gonna get you. He's gonna start flinging ping pong.
Whoa! I ain't gonna do that."
We've got Dave saying, "Hey, Brian." We've got Brian saying, "Hey, Dave." Dave's coming from my throat. He says, "Adam, you haven't seen Dune Part 1 or Part 3? I think those are Timothée Chalamet's best works, especially Part 2. He gave us a chilling performance." Did we just get I think somebody posted in our group chat the picture of Timothée Chalamet's face mask in
as Paul Atreides in Dune Part 3.
Yeah. So that's do we know a really, I didn't look at it specifically.
It's coming out the same day as Doomsday.
Yep, December 18th.
Yeah, December 18th.
Nice.
I think I'll be seeing Dune Part 3 first.
Dune?
Yeah, I'm going to be seeing Dune first.
Depends what my theater gets. If we get both, I'm doing a double header. I'm doing that double feature.
You're going to be in theaters for 6 hours that day, but God bless you, right?
Hey,
right, yeah.
It's not the longest I've been there, man. It's not the longest.
Wow.
Oh, what's your triple feature? You know, triple feature before?
Yeah. Back in June 2017, I did first I did Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales at the 4:15. Then I did the 7:00 showing of Wonder Woman. Then I did the 9:45 on premiere night of Tom Cruise's The Mummy.
Oh jeez.
Unfortunately, you had to end with Tom Cruise's The Mummy.
Hey, well, I will say this. I was sicker than this. I had a bad head cold. You want to know the weird thing?
Yes.
The whole time the movies weren't playing, I was sitting there on my phone or something. I was coughing. I was sneezing. Nose running. The movies were on. I was entertained. I didn't cough. I didn't sneeze. Nothing. The entire time the movies were going. The minute the end credits happened, boom, I went, damn it.
Well, that's
really?
That's your nervous system. Like, hey, we're just gonna zone in. You know, we're gonna focus in on the movie, and that's awesome. It's sort of a healing technique.
Yeah,
it's
we've got Brian
church.
Saying, there you go. For some people, right? Brian says double feature. I know Brian did a double feature recently. I can't remember the film he did. Dave said he's also doing a double hitter. B-Dubs Movie Hub says, "You and me, Adam, let's do it." It says, "Do you guys think Timothy will be nominated for Dune Part 3? That's a good question.
Probably not.
No.
Like, honestly, like the Dune movies aren't really like always like the ones to be looking out for when it comes to acting nominees. Like
Tex, yes.
But But technical aspects, like, like directing, visuals, sound design, production design, makeup and hairstyling, costumes, and even Best Picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff to look out for. Like acting performances for like Chalamet, Zendaya, everyone else who's involved with Dune. That's not really the type of categories to really look out for when it comes to Dune. Like Dune is a visual spectacle.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy is probably going to have another movie come out around like September, October, somewhere around there that we don't know about yet. So if that happens, fine. But I don't think we're going to see him at the Academy Awards next year as a nominee, probably as a presenter. But I don't think we see him until 2028 Oscars.
That's probably what it's going to be.
That'd be surprising. All right, let's hop on the next one. We've got Best Actress. Jessie Buckley in Hamnet won. Rose Byrne and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. Emma Stone in Begonia, and Renee, can't pronounce that, in Sentimental Value. I do know, shout out, I know Brian's watching. I think Brian had a bunch of fun with Hamnet, so I'll give him a shout out and he can correct me in the comments below. But so what are we thinking, guys? For me, listen, I don't know. You can spoil away that. Don't spoil Sinners and One Battle After Another. I'll see them. I have never been the Shakespeare. My brain is not smart enough to understand the Shakespearean period pieces, if you will. But I know you guys both watched it. So what were you thinking about Jessie winning for Hamnet?
This was the given of the entire evening. This was the one where I went, if this doesn't win, something's wrong. She swept all award season. She gave the best performance of the entire year. She is the reason that Hamnet works, because if her character does not show the grief and the pure emotion of being a mom, the movie just doesn't work. It is great. Hamnet it should have won more, but then again, what do you take out from other categories? Hamnet is one of the classic Oscar baby movies that actually worked, but it's mainly for the performance by Jessie Buckley. And this was not her first nomination. This was the better performance of the two that she's been nominated for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But also someone to call a snub for a category we're going to talk about here in a minute for Best Supporting Actor. Why was Paul Mescal not nominated? That, I think, is absolute bullshit, because he was almost equally as good as Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. Like, I got to say it. But also, like, Rose Byrne was also kind of in the race also for Best Actress for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Mm-hmm.
She also gave a phenomenal performance. And I saw Dave's comment earlier about the film. I really dug it. Like, it's a really, like, tense and kind of stressful look at the stresses of motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the only characters that you see in the movie are between, Rose Byrne, of course, also Conan O'Brien, who plays as her therapist, and also ASAP Rocky. Like, those are really the only, those are really the only characters that you see in the movie until the end of it, which I will not spoil, but it's a pretty tense movie, though. I really, really liked If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Mm-hmm.
But Emma Stone in Begonia, man. I mean, any other year, she would have took this. She would have took this award.
You could say the same for Rose Byrne. You could say the same for Rose Byrne.
Exactly.
Like, any other year, this would have been hers.
Exactly. But every year there's one performance in an acting category where you go, this is the lock of the acting. This is the performance that we know from the very beginning, and it was just her. But Rose Byrne is so good. She can go from Neighbors to this, to many other things. She's going to get an Oscar at some point. Kate Hudson will probably win one. Renee Reinsve, she's going to be nominated next year. So maybe it's her turn next year.
Do you think it was better than, was it Poor Things, the one she won, Emma Stone, for Best Actress?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she won for that and La La Land. I think the best performance was probably Poor Things. Mm-hmm. My favorite performance is La La Land. I still hold a grudge from that year. I still hold a grudge, and I will always hold that grudge.
I know why. I know why.
2 minutes. We went for 2 minutes. God damn it, 2. But I think that this was a weaker movie than Poor Things.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think that the Academy might be getting tired of her doing these weird type of roles.
Yeah, right.
Because the Kinds of Kindness didn't work. So maybe they're just sick of that, but she's so good that they can't ignore her.
Right.
Well, what is with it's funny, like I said, when you know, it's award season or whatever, I you know, I look on Instagram and everything, and I learn more about it when it's going on. And Yorgos must love her, man. I knew that Emma Stone was obviously in Poor Things and The Favorite or whatever, but she was in something else too. She's been in like his last like 4 films. They must love working together, which is awesome. I mean, there's nothing, you know, Johnny Depp and Winona work with Tim Burton and all these, you know, people and stuff like that. But they've kind of become like a, you know, like a match made in heaven for the last couple films. But,
and what I love is that out of anybody that she's had as a director, it seems like she trusts him more than anybody else, because she goes all out for his films. I mean, she gives the most, not as in showing everything, because obviously she's done that when it's needed, but she gives the most here because she's not being paid the most money. This is for the love of the craft and the love of acting. And Yorgos just loves movies in general. And I think she senses that. They have a nice friendship. They're going to be together at making movies for the next probably 30 years.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably even say the same with Jesse Plemons, because he worked with Yorgos on Kinds of Kindness and also, of course, most recently, Begonia. So I really do think that Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons are like the dynamic duo for Yorgos.
I hope he wins something, man. I've seen a lot of old stuff with him. So like he's like the little kid in Varsity Blues. He's in like, what else is he? He's in like Friday Night Lights and like
him and Michael B. Jordan we're in Friday Night Lights together.
Yeah. So I would love to see, again, I haven't seen a lot of new stuff with him, but I think Brian said the other day on one of our streams, like Jesse Plemons is like one of the most underrated newer actors. I'm not sure what he says specifically, but he definitely deserves. He was in like The Irishman. He killed in The Irishman. Man, he definitely deserves some praise coming up. But without further ado, let's keep hopping along right here. We've got Best Supporting Actor. We've got Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo in Sinners, Sean Penn, the winner in One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value. So, again, I'm ignorant here. Has Sean Penn won any Oscars before?
I think he won for Mystic River, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and
okay.
was it Milk?
He won for Mystic River. He was nominated for Milk.
Okay, I was trying to make sure I was right. But I think this was honestly the lock right here for Best Supporting Actor. Like, this was the lock. I don't really think we need to go any further than this, because this was the easiest one for me. Like, and also he was my pick to win Best Supporting Actor. Like, I think he gave the Best Supporting Actor performance of the year.
He did win for Milk then. Okay,
I didn't know if he did or not, but yeah, Sean Penn, he is just demented and freaking terrifying in One Battle After Another, but also at times hilarious somehow. Like, when you have an actor like Sean Penn, he knows how to balance like those types of characteristics, like whenever he plays like these certain types of characters so well. But another one that would have been like a second for me would have been Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein.
Agreed.
That was phenomenal.
Dude, like,
I thought,
dude, I couldn't even tell that was Jacob Elordi, like, with the makeup. I couldn't tell that was him. Like, it's kind of like a Count Orlok situation in Nosferatu, where it's like, you can't tell that it's Bill Skarsgård behind the makeup, but then when you watch it, you're like, that doesn't look like him. And then you look at the cast list and you're like, holy shit, that is Bill Skarsgård. Same thing with Frankenstein.
Not to go off on a rant or whatever. I'm just so happy that horror is really, they did great this year. I mean, not just with Weapons and Amy Madigan, not just with Sinners and Frankenstein. I mean, we've had three of those films. People winning. Again, Amy Madigan for like best supporting actress, I believe. We might get to that, but
I think that might be the next one on this list here. Let's take a look.
But I love what obviously that they're supporting horror. So of course, there we go.
Called it. Yep, that was the next one.
Best supporting actress, Amy Madigan. In the film I did see, Weapons. Look,
gotta watch Weapons.
Weapons was phenomenal. I probably my favorite horror film of the year. I hate when films they don't need to describe everything. That's why I love Michael Myers, right? Like, I don't need to know that he was from a cult or did this or did that. This woman just, this older woman has witchcraft and she just breaks a stick and just makes people go crazy. Like, it's just so insane and badass. And that's one of the things that I wish I could, go back and watch for the first time, because it was just so out there, and you really get, like Noah was saying, like when you're in the theater and it's like your church or whatever, you just get wrapped in it and you just go, oh my God, her performance was so incredible, how she was, and insane how she's, these kids are in her basement and she's sucking the life out of them or doing whatever she's doing. And
like, it is bone chilling. Like,
she's horrible. Yeah, she's absolutely horrifying. So I was so glad. And she won again, please guys, correct. What was the other thing she won? Was it a BAFTA or was it a
she won she won the critics. No, she won the
Golden She did win Critics' Choice.
Critics' Choice? Okay.
Yeah, she won Critics' Choice. I know that.
Okay. Was it each thing was different?
It was always like 50-50 between it was always 50-50 between her and Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, but Woomy won the BAFTA just because she is from over there, so the BAFTAs are kind of they go towards more who is the British pick. But she was the British pick, so I get it. Amy Madigan was the right choice here. Weapons, really solid movie. She makes the movie, but phenomenal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Brian, shout out Brian. He says I think she won the SAG.
Yep, the SAG award.
Brian also says hot take number 2. Even though Penn was my pick to win, Benicio was better in less screen time. He was hilarious in one battle after another. Was he nominated?
Great. Yeah. Benicio was nominated, and he was great, but like, still would have given it to Sean Penn. Like, he had like more, like he had more characteristics with his character, like being funny, terrifying, and just outright demented.
With this one here, I gotta say the same thing about Taylor. She's not in it all that much, but what she is, it's enough to give her this nom. I just wish we would have gotten something for Chase Infinity in lead actress, because I think that was the better option, because she carried the movie and took on Leo and Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro and stood her own in her debut.
That's right.
But great win.
Can't win, but you can't always win them all.
No, you can't.
Adapted screenplay. Figured.
We've got one battle after another. Again, I'll try to go a little bit further because we talked about that. Best original screenplay. So we've got Sinners, obviously, with Ryan Coogler. We've got, what else do we got? Best animated feature. I've heard so much about this. My brothers actually like this because they're into the whole like anime stuff like that. But we've got K-pop Demon Hunters, which really seem to like take over, the world, for lack of a better term, with on Netflix and stuff like that.
It did.
Yeah, that the song. I actually watched the again, I don't know the name of it, but the song that they were singing. I watched it
Golden
on YouTube today, and it's a great song. And that one definitely killed it as well. We've got B-Dub saying Chase not getting nominated might be the biggest snub. Oh, there you go.
That's one of them. I still want to call out Joel Edgerton not being nominated for Best Actor for Train Dreams. Huge snub. I'm sorry, but that is a huge snub. Like Wagner Moura, he's great. He was great in The Secret Agent, but I would have taken either Joel Edgerton or Jesse Plemons. I know people are going to come at me, but I'm sorry. That's just the truth.
And Toby just felt the disturbance in the force.
Oh, I felt a disturbance in the force.
These aren't the nominees you're looking for. Best international feature. We've got Norway, Sentimental Value.
that was easily my pick out of all those. Honestly, love sentimental value.
My favorite part of this was we were getting it live, and Toby was a couple, 30 seconds behind us. So we knew the winner, and in the group chat, I said, Toby, Mike goes, Toby said, somebody check on Toby, damn it.
Yeah.
Why? All Toby said is why. Mike goes, just wait. And then he fucking goes, no way! No way! Big old letters, and we just had a party. I mean, we even from there. But dude, he loves his country. God bless him. Congratulations to this movie. But that was going to be a memory I always just remember from this movie.
Yep. Just keep that in mind for next year if another film from Norway gets nominated. Like, just keep that in mind. Just have that as a flashback. Like, that'd be perfect.
I love it.
But yeah, love sentimental value.
Best documentary feature, we've got Mr. Nobody Against Putin.
The only one I really heard about, or the only two, were the Alabama Solution and The Perfect Neighbor. The John Candy documentary wasn't even nominated, which
yeah, I love that. I saw that.
Which they also should have nominated at one point when it came out, the Michael J. Fox documentary.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
And or the Val Kilmer documentary, Val.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And Won't You Be My Neighbor is one.
The Mr. Rogers documentary.
Yep, that should have been up there. And
that was.
Why does it feel like that's actually like some of the best documentaries, like actually best documentaries, never get the love?
Just because I don't think they want to give the documentary Oscar to a actor. I think they want to give it to a documentarian more than just a movie about this actor. But if we're going to be honest, if it was going to be up for anything, it should have been the Christopher Reeves doc. That should have been up.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Superman, that's right. I can't forget that, dude. That was one of the best documentaries I've ever seen, dude.
Oh, it was heartbreaking. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, if you guys ever watched that documentary, get the tissues ready. Just going to say it.
Oh, it's phenomenal. That was really good. That's a great
God. Yeah.
I got that one wrong, though. I was 100% sure. 100% sure that The Perfect Neighbor was going to win it because it won multiple other awards. I'm not going to say it was a political statement, but, yeah.
We've got, and you guys can, I'm not sure if we need to go through everything. Best animated, best casting.
Oh, casting, yeah, went to one battle after another.
Yep, that was a bit of a shock.
Yep, and now we're to cinematography.
Cinematography for
Sinners.
Deserving.
I saw the performance. I saw the performance too on YouTube. That was that a song in the film that they were
Yep,
doing
I Lied to You.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah, for I Lied to You. Yeah, that was a phenomenal performance.
Phenomenal performance. Great song. Not my favorite song from it, but the only if I'm being honest with you, Sinners or Luke, what's the other song?
Rocky Road to Dublin, or
no, the one that Haley Steinfeld does during the end credits. Dangerous. I thought that should have been up too, but
I don't know. I'm morely on the side of I Lied to You. That should have been the clear winner, honestly. Like, I'm glad Golden got it because that was really like the pop culture sensation song.
Yeah.
But like, I Lied to You from Sinners, like that is a jam.
And
then Frankenstein for costume design.
Yeah,
deserved.
Oscar Isaac and Christoph Waltz's costumes and Mia Goth, her dresses were gorgeous.
And also the costume for Jacob Elordi.
Right.
Dude. Yeah, great stuff.
Marty Supreme surprised me though because he's mostly in a white beater for half the movie anyways.
Yeah,
How did we win this Oscar? We went to Walmart.
Timothy Chalamet is gorgeous. Just put him in revealing clothing. And it wins.
Well, he's also got plenty of suits though too. Remember that.
True, but in all the promotional shots, it's just him in a white beater.
As it should be.
No need to go through that one. Film editing.
One, though. Man, that short was sad. Woo!
Oh, what's that? I'm sorry, Noah. All the empty rooms.
It's so sad. It's
I didn't see that.
To do with a school shooting, and they show you the kids' rooms and everything. It's really sad, but damn, worth it.
I will tell you this though. I'm going to flash back to last year's Oscars for a second. Mm-hmm. I know they would never usually nominate YouTube short films. Like I know they never would do that, but I would say if they were to nominate like live action short films, I would have actually liked to call that they nominated Milk and Cereal, Curry Barker's movie that was on his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
They should. I'm sorry, I want to call that out because that's a damn good short film, dude.
Hell yeah.
But film editing deserved.
100%.
But I also kind of leaning a little bit towards Marty Supreme. But
so here, very interesting, guys. We have best live action short, and it was a tie. And from what you guys were saying, but first of all, I didn't know you could have a tie. But from what you were saying before, Noah, that there's like 11,000 people that vote. It's insane. So Brian, if you're still watching, he sent us a article that hopefully I can find right here quick. And there's only been 7 ties in Oscar history, including the 2026 award. One was for a 1932 Best Actor, 1950 Best Documentary, which I don't know, and I'm sure a bunch of people in the audience don't know about either. 1969 Best Actress. We do have here's the late icon Katharine Hepburn and Barbara Streisand. Katharine Hepburn in The Lion in the Winter and Barbara Streisand for Funny Girl. So that you guys might know about as well as I do. We've got Best Documentary in 1987, 1985. 1995 Best Live Action Short Film. In 2013, Sound Editing. One of them for Zero Dark 30 and one of them for Skyfall. That's pretty interesting. And then this year, 2026 is Best Live Action Short. But that's pretty insane that they would Brian's saying it will be
7 tie.
That's pretty insane. I did have a fun time checking that out. Brian sent that article to us in the chat looking at these other the other ties. But what else we got? Makeup and hairstyle. Yeah, shout out to Frankenstein for makeup and hairstyling.
Deserved.
That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Original score. This guy, Ludwig, is a genius. This dude is I don't know what to say about him, but this guy's phenomenal. He has such an amazing career that he's already done in his young age, but he's phenomenal.
And three of the all-time greats here, Alexandra Desplat and Johnny Greenwood. Also, those 2 along with Goranson. Whoo! Come on.
But I think Ludwig was already going to win it anyway because that's one of the best scores, like honestly, at this point in movie history.
Yeah, I listened to it. I kid you not. How many times, Luke, have I listened to the Sinner's soundtrack and score while I'm working?
I know this is going to be an exaggeration, but probably 20 billion times.
I kid you. I got all these things. Me at work, doing my job. Rocky Road to Dublin is playing. That's me. And everyone's like, "Why are you dancing?" I'm like, "Leave me alone. I am acting like I'm in Sinners. Leave me alone."
Well, didn't he win for he won for Oppenheimer too, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he's doing the Odyssey, the next one with Nolan.
Yes.
So prediction here, you guys heard it first. He's gonna win for the Odyssey next. There's my prediction.
Yeah.
Wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
This guy's an absolute genius.
Yeah.
And young too. Again, he's like 40 or late 30s or something like that. But best original song, we talked about Golden before. Amazing. Even if you didn't watch the film, you heard it somewhere. You couldn't escape it. Best production design. Frankenstein was gorgeous.
Of course.
The sets, the buildings, the castle, everything was just phenomenal there.
I'll call a close second for that though, really quick. I'll call a close second for Hamnet.
Yeah.
Sure.
That one would be my close second right there. Just capturing like
Mhm.
the 1500s, just that time period.
Mhm.
Phenomenal.
This, I'm glad I did see F1, guys. I've seen one film from last year. F1
Hey!
was
No.
hey,
I'm joking.
I did it. It's like when we're cheering Michael. Michael has seen a film before. Shout out Michael. But F1 was great, man. So I'm glad that it won. Best sound makes sense, man. Just being able to get in those cars and really feel like like the Top Gun film and stuff like that. Brian says, "Bravo, Adam." Yeah, I saw a film.
No.
Big movie fan. Hey.
There you go.
He says, do we think the Odyssey will get any actor nominations for Damon, Holland, etc.? I think it definitely gets Best Picture, Director, and Tech nominee. Maybe set design. Maybe I mean, look, they're in real ships and making it as authentic as possible. I personally don't think Tom Holland. Sometimes it's hard for me to. I've seen him in a bunch of films. That's hard for me to not think of him as Spider-Man. Not saying that he's a bad actor or anything, but I saw him in oh my goodness, the what's the PlayStation video? Not The Last of Us.
Uncharted.
Uncharted, yeah, and that
Uncharted.
was. It wasn't bad, but it was just like, oh, it's Spider-Man doing Indiana Jones. But I could see Matt Damon. I could see Zendaya, I believe, is in the film.
I definitely could see Matt Damon for sure.
Yeah, for that. Yeah, I'm so stoked for that. And we got F1. That was amazing. Visual effects. We've got Avatar, Fire, and Ash, which I'm sure
This was obvious. Like,
Yeah.
If Dave is still watching, I'm sure he would love that as well.
I will just say, like, whenever you have an Avatar movie come out, like, it's already guaranteed that it's gonna win best
something.
visual effects.
Right.
But I'm just glad. Honestly, I'm just really glad that F1 did not walk home empty-handed.
Yeah, it really.
I'm at least glad it got one win.
Right. It really did. It was a great film. And then that is it. So let me see if I can. Okay, we're closed. So yeah, guys. So anything else you want to add about the Oscars before we go to our Friday the 13th little bit talk?
I would like to give a few predictions for next year.
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
you guys wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Luke, I told you that I had my pictures locked for next year. All 10 picks. I've already got them down.
Okay.
I've got the Odyssey.
Of course.
Digger.
Yep, the new Tom Cruise one.
Wild Horse 9.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dune Part 3.
Yep.
That's on the outside looking in because you never know how the movie's actually going to be.
Well, I mean, Part 1 and Part 2 are both nominated, so you never know.
I'm going to say this wrong. Ford. That's what I'm calling it. Ford. It's spelled Fjord. I'm saying it's Ford.
Sure.
Okay.
This movie doesn't have a title yet, but it's Jesse Eisenberg's comedy musical film from A24.
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
Starring him and Julianne Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Disclosure Day.
Of course.
Yeah.
Michael.
Of course.
Yeah.
And The Social Reckoning.
There. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see.
But there's a few outside looking in that could make it. Right now, I have a slight chance that there's 5 films that could sneak in there. Narnia, because it's Greta Gerwig. You can't discount her.
Yeah.
The Entertainment System is Down. Cry to Heaven. Jack of Spades and Werewolf, I think, has a shot.
I think Werewolf will honestly be the most likely to actually like really sneak in.
But there's also other things. There's always a foreign film, 2 or 3 that sneak in there towards the tail end. My biggest lock right now is I think that the directors are pretty much in. These are for the biggest names. Nolan. Digger is Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu.
Yep.
Martin McDonagh is doing Wild Horse 9. If you guys saw The Banshees of Inisherin,
Or if you just in general, if you've seen like In Bruges or
Yeah.
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, or 7
Yep.
Psychopaths, then you know Martin McDonagh.
Denis Villeneuve.
Of course.
Christian Mangui.
He says it with gusto.
Christian Mangui for Ford. His last name is like the title of the movie. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm giving it my all until I hear it.
There you go.
A for effort, and Luke will like this one. Supporting actor. I don't think he knew this. Along with the A24 company doing the Eisenberg musical and comedy with Julianne Moore, Paul Giamatti is in it as well. So he's going to be singing and dancing.
Love Giamatti.
Well, Brian, you know that every single year they're going to nominate like, a blockbuster movie to kind of pull in the crowd. Like they did that last year or the year previous, I should say, with Doom Part 2.
Yep.
And the year previous with Top Gun Maverick. So it's going to happen every single year. So it's going to happen this year with Doom Part 3.
Yep.
So
maybe more.
I mean, he mentioned Disclosure Day.
I think Noah said Disclosure Day, yeah.
Yeah, he did say Disclosure Day.
With director, I'm not sold because with Spielberg, he's more of a producer now. He was a producer on Hamnet. I believe he was a producer on Hamnet with Zhao. So I think he might get in. I just don't think he beats out the other people. I think that Disclosure Day gets picture, but I don't have any in for anything else besides editing, production, costume, cinematography, makeup, sound, and score. I don't have it in for screenplay. I don't have it in for casting. I don't have any of the actors in because we just don't know anything about it yet. Once we get closer to it and more reactions come out, then I will change my reaction. But this is the second stream in a row where I'm just going to – I said my best picture. I'm not saying a winner because with that lineup, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Did Fabelmans win anything his last film that came out? Nothing?
Walked away with nothing.
Nothing.
Wow, that's shocking. I had fun with that. Not amazing or anything, but
his last two did, right? West Side Story went 0-2.
Oh, I don't know if that walked. Oh no, Ariana DeBose won for Best Supporting Actress.
Oh yeah. Yep, I forgot about her. So it got one.
Yeah, he was a producer. Yep, there you go, Brian.
He making money.
He doesn't
money.
He's been well off for a long amount of time. But look, guys, transitioning a little bit here because we popped an hour as we should on the Oscars. So Friday was Friday the 13th. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the franchise, where I know Luke's a big horror fan. And so you said you watched the 09 on Friday?
Sure did. And it still is tied right now with Jason Lives as my favorite one. Like, you could ask me like any day which one's my favorite. I would tell you this one, or another day I would say Jason Lives. But I don't know, man. Like, it's close. Like, this one's really close. Like, I love this movie. Like, Jason is just, he's a dude. Derek Mears, I would honestly argue, is the best Jason. Like,
he's so good.
Yeah,
I
totally agree.
I was lucky enough to meet him at Monster Mania, and just to he was one of the nicest guys I've met. Like, he had a pretty good line, nothing too crazy, but I talked with him. Usually I don't know what to say, and I was just talking about watching the film. That film came out when I was 13, and I didn't watch it until a couple years later because I didn't like horror movies when I was young. But I just told him, it was one of the first ones I saw in the franchise. You were so scary, like the running Jason and keeping I know everybody like had issues with this, but keeping a captive, someone underground and stuff like that. I just loved everything about it. And he was so nice. Oh, thank you so much. And, I wanted to look really like animalistic and scary and do all these things. And he was just the nicest guy. And that was one really, like, when I saw it, I don't know if it was for you guys too. Like, I saw it and I was like, yeah, I had fun with it, like nothing too crazy. But over the years, man, it's just gotten more and more and more. Like, one of my, like you said, it's been raising up on the rankings and stuff like that. And even like when Daniel Panabaker gets killed, like I didn't expect that to happen the first time that I watched the film and that. The opening, the first the cold open with the Sackhead Jason and stuff like that, with the girl on fire in the oh my goodness, in the
at the camp. Yeah,
at the camp. That was brutal. That cold open is phenomenal.
I mean, the kills in the film are just fucking brutal.
Brutal, dude.
They are brutal. Like, especially if you even watch like the killer cut of the 09 Friday the 13th, they amp it up.
Oh,
they amp up the gore.
100%. I would say that this is my favorite, but I'm going to do a bit of a hot take. I really like Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh, that's a hot take.
That is a hot take, but I don't disrespect that. I totally respect that. Like,
but I have to say it's better than one. We go somewhere other than Camp Crystal Lake. We've gone to hell. We've gone to space, but we went to Manhattan, and they amped up that budget. They knew how stupid it was at that point.
Very stupid.
But to really think about it, though, Noah, like 90% of it is on the boat and not Manhattan.
Exactly. But that's what I like about it, because we are on the boat, and they made the use of that budget with that story. I think that might be my second favorite, but 09 has to be the best one. The best acting, by far the best acting in any of them. But the creepiest moment for me has to be in 2, where we see Pam's head.
Yeah.
Where he worships her down there. That's very creepy. Luke knows that I'm still a horror. I'm not a noob, but it's not my genre of choice.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Right.
But with horror, the more I watch it, the more I love it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Friday is one of those where I go, okay, this is one where I can just rewatch it over and over again. They don't have the best movies. I mean,
no.
have we seen the quality?
I'm not a big fan of the 5th one. I mean, I hate Jason Goes to Hell, but even A New Beginning with the candy wrapper starts the whole thing, and it's not Jason and all the. I'm really not a big fan of the 5th film.
I hate the 5th one. Like, I had fun watching it with a group of buddies last time when we were going through the franchise.
Yeah,
but I hate that movie, dude. It's terrible. Like,
and even if
3,
I like 3.
3's okay. I know that people might unclick now, but yeah, 3's the 3D gimmick it doesn't really work that well.
That's what gets me.
Shelly drives me crazy. Shelly's really annoying. I know there's love it or hate it for Shelly, but Shelly really drives me crazy. We've got what's that?
She can die. She got on my nerves the whole movie.
Wait, which girl?
Shelly.
Oh no, Shelly, the curly hair. Yeah, the curly hair guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. He drove me crazy.
What the heck?
There's like the Cheech and Chong. Well, there's the guy who's like the stoner dude with the bandana and stuff like that. He was okay. He was just like, a stoner guy. But they had a good kill in that one when the guy's doing the handstand and gets cut in half. That's a really good kill with the machete.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh no, man, you're good. But I'll also mention part 7 also has one of my favorite kills of the franchise with the sleeping bag. Like where Jason picks up the girl and then there you go.
Wax
it against a tree. It called for that originally that scene was supposed to happen multiple times, but they cut it down.
Might have been too brutal for that R rating when the movie came out.
Nowadays it wouldn't have been rated, but but back in the 80s, it would have exceeded over an R rating.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what bothers me, not to be whatever the word is, but to be devil's advocate, Luke, what bothers me about 6 is the whatever it was, cut a lot of the kills. Like a lot of the kills should have been more violent, and they really trimmed them down. That was really the time in the late 80s where everybody was trying to I don't know if it started with 5 and went with 6, but they kind of were trying to cut them a little bit. So you didn't see as much violence. And speaking of Jason Takes Manhattan, remember the neck chop that doesn't even connect to his neck? The guy who's like the sailor.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here? That's a really bad one. And then in also with Jason Takes Manhattan, he's like under the water because I think in the 7th one he gets to get resurrected. In the 6th one, they hit him with the spear and he gets electrocuted, and the motor of the boat kind of electrocutes him again. So I'm like, we kind of revived him in the same way to get him going in the beginning of Jason Takes Manhattan. So there's a couple of them that I'm like, but I mean, Kane Hodder. I mean, Derek Mears and Kane Hodder are, to me, the two best Jasons.
I did actually want to call out another kill in part 8 where I'm just like, this just makes no sense. Is when he's walking around in the boat. I think it's like in the engine room or something, and he finds this one dude, and then just throws him like where this like part of the engine is, and just throws him, and then immediately catches on fire. I'm like,
yes.
Where's the logic?
No, just burst into flames.
He just burst into flames.
No,
where
logic.
was the logic?
That's where the logic went out the window, and I loved it. For me, I'm like, okay, they know they're going full camp. They know they got people sucked in with whatever they do now. They just threw shit at the wall and seen what stuck.
Right.
I mean, even when the supposed final girl threw the toxic waste on Jason's face, and then he just goes like, just like starts roaring like a dinosaur.
It's like Army of Darkness. What is going on?
Yeah.
See, I like campy, like we were saying, like Jason Takes Carrie for the 7th film. I'm like, yeah, for sure. Like that's fun. And he goes to space. Sometimes for me, I'm like, yeah, it went a little too campy with, and I even like Zombie Jason, but for some reason it goes a little too much for me with Jason Takes Manhattan. But shout out to Joel, man. We got Joel in the chat.
What's up, Joel?
Amazing YouTuber. Go check out Darkroom Reviews. But I'm trying to think if there's anyone that we didn't. Even Jason X, like that's a shitty film, but like I enjoy watching it. Like I have fun
with it.
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason. Anybody? Freddy versus Jason.
I got Freddy.
Love Freddy versus Jason.
Come on, it's so stupid. But
got your nose.
Exactly. it knows what it is, and for the time, I mean, when that movie came out, I was when that movie came out again, 2003,
2003.
I was in kindergarten. Kindergartners at school were watching that movie. Little me, I'm like,
that's scary.
Who's Jason? Who's Freddy? Who you talking about? And then we get later on, I'm like, you were watching that at 4 and 5 years old. Where the fuck were your parents?
Well, dude, kills. One of my favorite kills of the franchise when Jason takes that asshole boyfriend and snaps him in half from the bed.
Adam, you took the words right out of my mouth, dude. I was gonna mention that kill. Best kill of the whole movie.
Insufferable, that's what he's supposed to do. He's the asshole boyfriend, but exactly. He's like he's laying down. The girl's like taking a shower, or whatever, and he's like laying down in the bed and literally accordions him. Like, oh my God.
He was about to. He was about to have a beer, and then all of a sudden, 3, 2, 1, Jason's there, and then there you go.
That's definitely one of my favorite. Even that one, I know it's not Jason, but when one of the kids goes to sleep, and I think Freddy writes like Freddy's back on his back or something like that, like burns it into his back, and they're just watching him from the outside of his house, like they didn't make it in time to get him. Yeah, some weird choices in there. It's like I don't really know where they're located, but they like drive all night to go to essentially Camp Crystal Lake. Like, I don't know where they were, but they get in their van and go there, and they keep using like sedatives to knock out Jason. I'm like, what was that worm thing that was like the guy was like a stoner and like the worm like smokes through the bong or something. I'm like, what is going on here? What the hell is that?
They went full R. They wanted their franchise, and there's been whispers of a second one for going on 2 decades now. I don't think we're gonna get it, but we do have the A24 Camp Crystal Lake series coming out, which I know we're all looking forward to.
Yep,
I'm very excited.
I'm hoping they go balls to the wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Like balls to the walls insanity.
Love that they filmed in New Jersey, and I really hope that does something, man. I mean, we can get into this as well, like the whole Warner Brothers Paramount thing. Everyone's sort of under the same roof. So does that help us get a new movie with Warner Brothers and Paramount, or does that make it harder? Or I don't really know what the situation. It seems like it's changing every month. So I don't know.
I think it just really depends on like what team they have, like, you know, for the movie, and especially like, you know, for the marketing campaign, because, you know, Paramount, like, sometimes they do a really shitty job when it comes to marketing. Like, take a look at Transformers 1, for example. Horribly marketed, but it was a damn good movie.
And who says it goes to theaters? Because look what they did with Aang. They promised 3 or 4 years ago the new Last Airbender movie was coming to theaters. Then it got delayed. It got delayed again. It got delayed again. And now this October, it's on streaming. So if we get it on streaming, fine. But does anybody actually have just Paramount Plus? I think a lot of people have Max more than Paramount Plus.
Right.
Right.
I agree.
But I think that movie should go to theaters. It might help us. I want to say it could, but who would you want as a Freddy or a Jason now?
It's I mean,
That's
I
a
would
good
love
question.
I would love to see Freddy. I have no answer. Robert Englund's too old. I really would not. He's just too old. He can't physically do it anymore. I mean, we got him sort of pseudo Freddy in Stranger Things. But he's too old. And I'm not a I hate the film, the remake from 2010, but I'm not a what's it called? What's his name?
Jackie Earle Haley.
I'm not a hater of him. But there's really only one Freddy. But at this point, since it's been 16 years, 15 years since that one, like, you got to have a new person. But I would love to have Derek Mears back. I don't think they'll do that because it's been however many, it's been 17 years. So they want to do their own thing, which is totally fine. But I don't really have a pick. But even like with James Bond as well, I'm like, do somebody I don't know. I don't want to know anything about them. I don't want them to be already an established actor or anything. So I would love to see somebody random, but I think we're closer to getting a Jason project than I think Nightmare on Elm Street is gone. I really think it's not going to happen for 15 more years. It's crazy.
We thought the same thing about the Jurassic World and Park movies too. We thought that we were done with those back with 3, but they brought those back. Mm-hmm. I think if there's a shot, we might get a series, a movie
for Freddy or for Jason.
For Freddy, I think we might get a series just because they can tell more of a longer story, make it gorier, and make it a bit cheaper with some no-name actors trying to make a name for themselves. And then that way you find the actual right person to play him longer term than just one movie, wait 3 or 4 years, and then another movie. At least you can film that for 8 to 9 months, and you got that for at least 8 to 10 weeks. Weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think, Luke? What do you think we see first? Either a Friday the 13th project or a Freddy project, or I don't know.
Honestly, I'm kind of with Noah. I think we might just get a Nightmare series very soon. But I don't know. Just kind of do it like differently, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it, because like, there's so many cool things that you could do with Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, there's so many cool ideas that you could have up your sleeve to do so with a new project. And of course, get a new actor to play Freddy. But at the same time, like, knowing that Robert Englund has already like submitted like legend status as Freddy Krueger, that's going to be really difficult to do.
Mm-hmm. And he has said he wants to do it one more time. He's way too old. I know he said that, but there's no way.
Yeah.
We've got our good friend of the channel, Stacy, talking about Dune, talking about Walter. Walton Goggins is good. It's just the problem is he's old. He's 50-something years old.
Yeah.
You want to get somebody. I'd rather see David Howard Thornton. Give
that.
Hey man, that'd be cool.
You wouldn't have to pay him.
He's Art the Clown, so I mean, I could see him being Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that'd be cool.
Why not?
Billy Bob, probably the same thing, Stacey. I think.
Yeah, he's Billy Bob Thornton's way too old.
Yeah,
I mean, good picks, but
he does have
15 years old.
Yeah,
he's got the
like
he has the back for. I mean, has anybody seen how he walked in Landman? He's walking.
Like
he has a hump with him a little bit of a time. So I'm watching it, and I'm like, why is he moving like that? And then I checked his age. I said, oh. So that's not a bad pick. I think if you give him the right script, probably.
Again,
It's
possibly.
weird. It's weird though, because I think they speaking of Mike, we got Mike.
What's up?
Mike, hey, Mike, you'll be happy. We were talking about how I hadn't seen it. They were ragging on me because I hadn't seen any of the Oscar movies. So I felt your pain because you don't watch movies. You're so I'm kind of going through the same thing. But so yeah. So you can make fun of me now, Michael. But what's so weird about Friday the 13th, like I don't really know how to feel, right? Because Nightmare on Elm Street, it's like we've had nothing for so long, besides that the box set came out, which I, didn't think that was going to happen. But, Friday the 13th, it's like we have that. And I think they pulled the short off of YouTube. We had that Sweet Revenge short or something. And I don't know if it was YouTube or something. I think they might have pulled it off. It was very strange. We had the drinks that came out for Angry Orchard. We had he was at Halloween Horror Nights. We had a Funko Pop. It's like we had all these things that like nobody really cared about, but it was still at least we were seeing things about Jason. Like now we have nothing we had the new masks at Spirit Halloween as well. So it's this catch-22 where it's like I'm glad we're getting new things, even though it's not what we want. We really just want a movie. But I don't know, it's weird. We're getting nothing. Radio silence from Freddie and stuff like that. We've got, let's see what Stacy says. Have Freddie be a counselor at Camp Crystal Lake and Loomis there. That would be a cool crossover. Listen, Freddie versus Jason.
It would be a good crossover, but
Stacy's got great ideas.
You need the budget. Like if you want to do like that kind of crossover, you need the budget.
Well, aren't they? I get confused. Is New Line? Will they now be under the same roof? Because is New Line?
Yeah, that's just with Friday. That's just with Friday 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. But like, Halloween is under Blumhouse's belt.
Yeah, right.
It? Oh yeah, we don't have Loomis
right now.
That's kind of why I was thinking like you would need the budget like to get the rights for Halloween from Blumhouse. So
yeah, we've got Michael.
But again, though, that's not a bad idea. But
that'd be a great idea. We got Michael saying, "Well, I'm watching Raw and not movies." He loves Michael.
Watch a movie, bastard.
He also says, "Well, I haven't watched any of the Oscars except and I haven't watched anything either except Frankenstein." So, Michael, I feel you're.
Well, what about F1? You've seen two of them.
F1.
Oh, F1. I've seen two.
You've seen two of them.
Have you seen Michael? Have you seen F1 or
He hasn't.
Yeah, no, Michael.
Get on it, dude.
Get on it. And we've got another one from Stacy saying Plemons will win Best Supporting Actor Oscar. Hey, maybe.
It's a possibility. Like Noah and I were discussing it last night. So there's a possibility that he might win for Digger. I don't know, but like I think for Digger, that's going to be Tom Cruise's. Like
surprise.
That is for Tom Cruise.
Surprise, Michael.
Surprise. There you go.
We love it. So I guess we'll go into the next little topic. Tomorrow is, look, for all the Irish brethren out there, tomorrow is St. Paddy's Day. And what are we pulling here real quick? Leprechaun? Tell me it's Leprechaun.
Yep.
It's good old Lep. We love it. Leprechaun.
Yep, Leprechaun.
Listen, let's go, man. What are we thinking, man? What is your I've only seen the first like 4 or so. So let's go through. Listen, first, love the first film. Love Jennifer Aniston. I have a bunch of fun with that first film. It's really nothing.
I do like the first one.
Yeah, there's really nothing. I don't know. I
really fun, low budget. I hate how they kind of went back to it in a later film, but
which it's not in this. I don't know if it's in this pack, but because this is the first 7 movies.
Oh yeah, with Returns, they went back there, and it was kind of.
Well, I've actually heard that Returns is better than the last few. Like
it really is. I think it's the best one since. Is 3 where he goes to Vegas? I think it's
3 is where he goes to Vegas.
Yeah. That's my favorite. That's stupid.
I think the third one.
No.
I think 1 and 3 might be my favorite, but I also do like the second one.
Oh yeah.
But also I also do enjoy the Leprechaun in the Hood. I do like that first one.
But I like that one. I don't like In Space and Back to the Hood. I thought that went too over the wall.
In Space it pretty much sustained what it is. Like Leprechaun in space, stupid as hell, but it's so much fun.
Right.
And it's awful. Like it is an awful movie.
But it's so fun.
It's so fun.
It's so bad it's good.
Yeah, it's this like that's the so bad it's good one, honestly, out of all of them. Like that's the one that like really stands out for so bad it's good. Like I said, I enjoy In the Hood. Back to the Hood might honestly be my least favorite. Like
I agree with you. It's almost
I fucking hate that movie.
It's almost unwatchable.
That and Origins are unwatchable. Like
that's the one I haven't seen. I have not seen Origins because I'm a WWE fan. My boy Hornswoggle.
I was just going to ask that. Michael chimed in the chat, but I believe, that was the WWE one, and it was horrible. I didn't watch it, though.
Yeah, I'm looking at the disc right now. If you can zoom in for a second.
Oh, sure.
Take a look. Look at that. Look at that. WWE
what in
Studios.
The CGI? What in the world?
Well, and also for Leprechaun Origins, apparently they barely even had the Leprechaun in it. So
I've heard that too.
And I'm like this is just Jeepers Creepers Reborn level bad. Like if you really think about it, like you have a Leprechaun movie without the Leprechaun, and you have a Jeepers Creepers movie without the Creeper.
WWE has made good horror before. See No Evil 2 we won't speak about, but the first See No Evil, they go hard R, balls to the wall, hanging people on hooks. It's really fun, really gory, awful acting, stupid, unlikable characters. But to see Kane hooking people, that was fun. I got
I'll have to check it out
as a 10-year-old.
You got the red and black mask.
No, it's him. It's just Kane. It's just Kane with a hook and other sharp things. Sometimes he just uses his thumbs. it's stupid.
That's the fun.
Yeah, and it's only 84 minutes. It's 84
easy
minutes.
Watch then.
Easy watch.
Cool.
Definitely, I would highly recommend, if anybody hasn't seen it, it's 84 minutes. Rent it on Prime or any place. It's so fun. And I promise you'll have the time of your life. Just shut all the lights off, a big bucket of popcorn, your drink or alcohol of choice, because if you get alcohol, oh boy.
Yeah, you probably should.
Delicious.
Like, if you want to watch a movie like See No Evil, like, get a beer on deck. How about that?
Get a beer on deck and get a group of guys around. That's a watch along movie, man. See No Evil is a watch along movie. Nobody.
Yeah, just get the boys together, crack open a beer, watch See No Evil. There you go. Like that's the perfect way to watch it. Get the boys together, crack open a beer. Boom.
Get stoned. No, you'll never look and hook the same way again.
You gave me an idea for either you or Michael on your channel, because I don't know enough about it, but I would love to have one of you guys do a video about like the WWE Studios films, because now you said See No Evil and now you said the Leprechaun one. Like I'm sure they did more than that. So I'd love to see a video about whatever that studio was called and like the shitty ones and the good ones and all that stuff.
WWE Studios, they did 6 Marine movies. 6 Marine
movies.
Of them.
Oh my goodness.
I have the first one literally right here. So
one was Cena.
Is that John Cena?
Yep.
Yeah. One was Cena.
Was he in 6 of them, Noah?
Yeah. 2 was Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase Jr. The Miz was the lead in 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
And then The Miz also did Santa's Little Helper and the Christmas Bounty. Cena did The Reunion and Legendary. 12 rounds in that. Triple H did 2. He did Inside Out, and the Chaperone. Edge did 1. No, Edge did 2. Batista did 1. Wade Barrett did 2. So a lot of people have done it. Hell, Randy Orton did 12 rounds 2, and Dean Ambrose did 12 rounds 3 lockdown. But
I've seen 12 rounds.
I do have it, but I've never seen it.
It's which one? The first one?
12 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay. Check that out. The Marine's better. 12 rounds has a cooler concept.
I mean, I've got both. Haven't seen either.
Back to back. John Cena. Much better movies than Freelance. I will say that. Much better.
John Cena. Wait, no, you got to do the whole thing. It's like, and his name is John Cena.
How destroyed, Luke? What was I that whole week that he was going to retire? I barely said anything.
Yeah, you did not say anything, bro.
I barely said anything. I was 4 years old. I went to work. I actually asked for the day off afterwards because I need to cope. I need to grieve. I was in grieving mode for a week.
But, have you you know Michael, right, Noah?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys would love to talk about would connect and do one of those because I know he loves wrestling is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, we actually do a show together.
Oh, really nice, man.
The Bell Call podcast on his channel. It's all about the WWE and the matches and everything.
Nice, yep. Right on. Let me catch up a little bit on the chat. What did we go here? We did let's see. Michael saying, I'd rather watch every Lucky Charms commercial than a Leprechaun film.
At least watch the first one, okay?
Come on, Michael. You gotta
just watch the first one at least.
We got favorite. I couldn't remember a limerick, but Stacy, off the top of my head, I really like the pogo kill from the first with the pogo stick. He's hopping around on the first.
Oh
one.
Yeah.
That's something
that was a good kill.
Yeah, that's something you haven't seen before. Michael saying, I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Michael. If it's 12 rounds or I'm sorry, was it
Origins?
Origins, maybe. We've got. Let's see. I gotta watch it. I think we're talking about Leprechaun. We've got Michael saying 12 rounds was better than the Marine. What are those fighting words, Noah? Are we like that?
12 rounds is a better concept.
Okay.
But the Marine is more explosive action. 12 rounds is more of like intense action. So they're basically the same movie.
Okay.
The Marine, his wife is taken by Robert Patrick. And in 12 rounds, his girlfriend's taken. And he has to go through these 12 rounds because years and years ago, John plays a cop who accidentally killed this guy's sister or girlfriend. I can't remember which one. And now he has to do these 12 rounds and win each round. And if he wins all 12 rounds and lives, he gets her back. If not, she dies and he dies.
It's a cool concept.
It is a good concept.
But the Marine, it's the one that really launched them off the map. It's really solid, really fun.
Yeah. Here's another good question for Michael and Noah. What would you say? I mean, obviously the Rock and oh my goodness, John Cena are the biggest wrestling actors currently. But what's another? Stone Cold, what's another like wrestler or started off wrestler that turned actor that's one of your favorites, right? That came out. Stone Cold and the Expendables, or like actually wait guys, it's 316. Shout out 316.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
316. Give me a hell yeah in the chat. Give me a hell
Michael,
yeah.
give me a hell. I gotta smash these two together like a beer and then
that's right.
Them. Stone Cold. Shave my head bald. And,
Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista.
Yeah, you can't forget Dave Bautista.
If we're talking about talent, Dave Bautista is the better actor.
Okay.
Cena's the second biggest star. The Rock's The Rock. I mean, anytime he's on screen, whether he's playing a villain, it's great. It's amazing. But Dave Bautista is definitely the better actor out of the three of them.
For sure.
But you can't forget Hogan with Santa with muscles. And Mr.
Leprechaun. We've got Leprechaun Origins. Absolute cinema. Do your best, Scorsese. Absolute cinema. Best Jason kill versus Ghost. I always go to the Jason X, like the frozen face. I don't know about you guys.
The liquid nitrogen kill in Jason X.
It's not only insane when her face freezes, but he smashes it and then picks it up too. Like that one's insane to me.
And then Ghostface.
I mean, the newer ones really got gory. Like, I don't know if I could pick one from the first four. But I don't know if I could do it off the top of my head, but some of them got crazy when they, even in Scream 7, like the through his head, and like the one through the therapist's eye through the door in Scream 6, like some of them got really gnarly.
I really am trying to think. I'll actually go for a kill from the first one, from the first Scream, the garage door.
Yeah. I love
that. Is easily the most creative kill that they've done out of the franchise, at least to me.
I love that one.
Even though also the pub kills in Scream 7 were also really solid too. Those are some of the best kills of the franchise.
Yeah,
I would have to go. My favorite one is the opening kill. Not her, but her boyfriend, where they had to cut like 7 seconds out just because they showed too much of his stuff.
Oh, Steve's
coming out.
in the first one?
Steve,
Yep.
yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, that's my favorite, because when I first started watching it, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was a horror movie. I was watching it, and it was like a fresh experience for me. So when I saw Steve's intestines coming out of him, I'm like,
like, oh my god,
I love this. And then I fell in love with
it. Yep.
But that's my favorite.
That's a good pick, man.
What else was I gonna say? We've got the Condemned with Stone Cold 316. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
It's funny because like I never grew up. I still don't watch wrestling currently, but there's some people that are so big. Obviously, the Hulk Hogan's, the Stone Colds, the Rocks, the John Cena's that like you just know about. Like they're just I know the hell yeahs. I know the 316. I know the I'm trying to think what else. Again, he smashes the 2 beers together and drinks them. What's another good that he's
that's the bottom line. Stone Cold said so.
That's the bottom line. Stone Cold said. Did he make up that line, or is that like his? Yeah, he made that up.
And my favorite that still goes today, just what? And anybody says anything in that ring, I have a title match on Sunday. What? I'm gonna beat what? What's it? On Raw? They're doing it right now. I guarantee.
This one isn't really Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, I'm not like a wrestling fanatic like Noah or Michael is, but one of my favorite ones was when The Rock was up against Triple H.
Okay.
I think it was during Raw, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct on that, Noah? It's during Raw. Like, to say the least, The Rock is something you're not undisputed champion, so shut up, bitch.
My favorite one was him and John Cena. 2 of them. They had this big feud, and Cena goes on this like rapping spree, and he brings out a pinwheel and says, "I'm like a big purple pinwheel, Rock. So go ahead and blow me." He blows on it. He spins around it. He fucking smiles. And then my favorite, the Rock goes, "You've had every color shirt. You're like a big fat bowl of Fruity Pebbles."
Or how about when someone's it was like in the later part of The Rock's career as a wrestler, like someone saying something, he's like, "Shut your bitch ass up."
Know your role and shut your mouth.
I just love, or when Cody Rhodes was up against The Rock at one point, like, "Rock, go fuck yourself."
With Cena's heel turn, man.
Oh man,
beat the fuck out of that kid too. I loved it.
What did Stone Cold do? Like, we say when he goes, "That's the bottom line," because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Stone Cold said
that's the other one.
Whenever they just roast each other, like during like the wrestling matches, like it's freaking hilarious. Like
there was one like two weeks ago. Punk. Man, he roasted Reigns. He looked at him and said, "Now this got dark," but they made it personal. Said, "And I'm going to bury you right beside your father." Dropped the mic and left.
Oh,
that's what ended the show. Literally, just dropped the mic and left. Everybody in that audience went, "Oh,
that's messed up."
Yeah,
that's what I'm like right now, bro. Like.
They're mini season. They get real. Now, do I care about Lane?
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Like,
but I'm sorry. For wrestling, I love it. But who's paying $20,000 for a seat?
Right. Like, what's up with that shit?
We've got our buddy Johnny Horror. He's catching up in the chat saying Friday the 13th, part 6. Darcy is Darcy the she's hooking up. She's having sex with that guy in the boat. Through the trailer was great. I think so. And Jason's on the.
Oh wait, it was through the mirror. It was Jason smashes her face like through the mirror.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's the scene that you're talking about.
Yeah, I think she's pretty good. Who's the girl? Johnny will know. Who's the girl in we were talking about part 8 before when we were doing Friday the 13th. The girl who's like shredding on the electric guitar.
No.
That's a really good I love her. She's killing it. We talked about Jason Takes Manhattan. We've got Michael saying Santa with muscles is a classic. We've got it was on Raw. He says, I remember that. Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass. Says, Tonight I feel like they're starting to feel like Mania season. And
WrestleMania's coming up, so there you go.
Seth. Oh, who's the other guy I remembered? And I don't know anything about wrestling. Undertaker. Everybody knows Undertaker. Undertaker's badass.
Any Sting fans? Crow Sting?
Yeah.
Sting. Let me see.
The guy that's in like the crow getup?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, Crow Sting right there, dude.
Now, I will say with the Undertaker, if you want to feel aura, I've been in the arena where he's came out. When that gong hits, dude, I mean, I don't care if you're a wrestling fan or not. You will get chills up your spine and you will jump to your feet. I saw a fucking granny get up with her walker and go, yeah.
I'll tell you.
I'm like, yeah, Grandma, get it.
I will tell you. Probably my favorite wrestling match I've ever seen. Because again, I don't watch much wrestling, but I've watched this match in full, and it makes me die laughing every time I watch it. It's the match, during WrestleMania between Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, yeah.
Where they continuously just pull out a bunch of other like jackass pranks. Yeah. Chris Pontius comes out, just starts acting like Party Boy. And then
the big hand.
Well, not even just the big, not even like the high five, but when Sammy goes looking for something underneath the ring, Wee Man punches him in the face. And then, oh hell yeah! And then Wee Man just starts going all out on Sami Zayn.
I'll give you a match.
What?
My favorite match of all time. If you want blood, John Cena JBL I Quit match No Way Out 2000. No, sorry. I Quit match Judgment Day 2005.
Or what about another one like kind of on that topic like you were saying, for like if you want to see some like crazy stuff, in WWE, how about the match between The Rock and Mick Foley whenever he just kept hitting him across the head with a metal chair?
Yeah.
Like he hit him like 10 times. It was like unprotected hair shot, like chair shots, unprotected chair shots, and he's like, "Say you quit." Like I'll just say you quit. Like
you gotta know
and he kept refusing.
My bad. We got Michael saying, "Noah, I was also in the arena when Taker was there." Oh my goodness, and I got goosebumps when the gongs go off. Yeah, hell yeah. He says,
100%.
That was my favorite JBL Cena match. What else was I gonna say? What's another good quote? Oh, if can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Oh my goodness, that's one of the.
Oh yeah,
his eyebrow and everything.
Yep.
Well, guys, I hate to say, but my voice is going.
No worries, man.
No worries, man.
We're gonna do one. Do you want to continue, Luke, or do you want to?
I can continue. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, sure. Noah, before you go, man, plug away, man. I'm so glad you were here to join. Oh my goodness, I'm hiccuping. Plug away. Let me get you on here. I'm so glad you were able to join. Plug the channels. Tell us. Oh my God, he's got Ohio State on there. Hell yeah. OHIO, buddy.
We should have won the championship. But Indiana won last. It's okay. So you can find me at Noah Kaser on YouTube. I do shorts. I do a few episodes of my show with Kyle, where we talk about everything we watched in a month. We go over our best and worst of the year. I do my show, No KASER Live, which I often collaborate with Luke on for the Movie Fanatics. And my main project right now is the Heartful of Hallmark podcast. So we talk to actors from the Hallmark Channel, Great American Family, Lifetime, Netflix. We're also starting to do some press junkets. We also got some screeners coming our way. So we're getting big. We've talked to major stars. We love it. I put my heart and soul into it. I edit those things till they're great. Everything I do pretty much live. So whatever you see on screen, if I don't edit and post, it is what we record. So check that out. We just hit 134 subscribers, only being about 6 months old, 7 months old. I think that's a good start. But subscribe to me, and subscribe to these guys. Two awesome dudes. I am often on Luke's channel, and Adam, I will be joining your streams a lot more.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely, man. I really appreciate it. Rest up that voice. I'm glad you got to hang out with us and share your knowledge of wrestling and share your knowledge of the Oscars and everything. So I appreciate it, man.
Awesome, man. I'll see you guys in the chat. And next time I'm on, I'm going to have Luke choose which story I'm going to tell you.
Oh, boy.
Sweet.
Noah's got crazy stories, but
sounds good.
He'll either have to choose between the pretzel salt story, the belly button story,
or the airport story. There's a lot you can choose from.
I mean,
but we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, later.
All right,
guys.
man.
We'll talk to you later.
See you later, man.
All right, so
All
we
right.
got Johnny saying, I read that Amy Madigan, Gladys in Weapons is only the second Oscar win for a horror movie in 50-70. Well, I guess that's, what do they classify as?
But no, Misery won for an Oscar. Like Kathy Bates won, and also Silence of the Lambs was a Oscar winner too.
Yeah, I wonder what they categorize as horror. But yeah,
Kathy Bates and also The Substance won for makeup and hairstyling. So
The Substance won.
He said, I don't know.
Topic. And then we got Michael saying catch up on Raw. There's another thing I wanted to add before. Tomorrow, speaking of Leprechaun, are you getting that steelbook that's coming out for the 4K steelbook on Lionsgate Limited for Leprechaun?
No, I never usually buy stuff on Lionsgate Limited because they're usually very pricey. So, well, and plus I have something in here I'll show here in a second when we get to the physical media.
Sure.
That I just got. So
sure. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to? I don't have anything, so the floor is yours.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just take the floor then. So
I'll make it bigger.
Okay. Hi guys. But let's see. I've got 4. I'm trying to count this up. I've got 12 things. I was out of town the other day. Went to a Barnes & Noble, Last Stop, and Walmart. But while I was out for the day, I wanted to also go take my mom to go see Undertone, which was fantastic, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Definitely a must watch. If you want something creepy that's not just jump scare based, but something that's morally based on stuff that you hear, go see Undertone. Please. Mm-hmm. Please go see it. But anyways, as I was saying, so the first 2 pickups I'm going to show I got from Barnes & Noble. So I got this one for a 52-week movie challenge I'm doing with Huck, which is A Woman Under the Influence. John Cassavetes film. Never seen anything from Cassavetes. So looking forward to watching that. Going to be watching that for the week of the Johns, like John Cassavetes, John Wick, John Wayne, stuff like that. And then we were talking about The Rock earlier, but I did finally buy the Smashing Machine on 4K, the A24 release.
Nice.
Probably not a movie I'll ever really watch again, but I wanted to own it because I love supporting A24.
Hell yeah.
And then a couple of Walmart pickups so. This was not from my local Walmart. This is the Walmart out of town, and they had way more stuff than mine does. So I bought Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny, Shout Select release. I have not seen this, but it was $10. Like, it was $10. And for a Shout release, you can't pass that up.
No, you cannot.
And then this was one of the ones I was looking for, which is Silent Night, Deadly Night. And this is the Steelbook. So, I was very happy to find this. I'll do it again. There you go.
Oh, sick.
Yep. Yep. I was very happy to find this because my local Walmart did not carry this movie, which pissed me off. But thankfully, I went to a Walmart out of town and they had it. And this is what I was talking about when I was showing off the Leprechaun collection up there. So these are the last stop movies, and I'll show how much I got these for because I have still have the price tags on them. So here is Leprechaun Returns.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go. $5.99 to buy it. Couldn't pass on that.
And that one doesn't have Warwick Davis, Luke?
I don't think so. Yeah, I do not see Warwick Davis in the cast.
Okay.
But I think I'll probably watch this one tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, hell
Because this is that's the only one in the franchise I have not seen. But speaking of horror franchises, got Leatherface. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre prequel, and this was $7.99.
Have you seen that? That one's painful.
I liked it. It was pretty good.
Mm.
Not like a classic by any means, but I will say it's better than a majority of the franchise. Because honestly, for the most part, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a pretty rough franchise to get through.
Yeah.
Like, you think about, like, the Next Generation, you talk about, like, Texas Chainsaw 3D, you talk about, like, the Netflix movie, the 2022 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really even crazy about Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. Like, I like it okay, but, like, I'm not crazy about it. I'm not even crazy on the second one. I don't really care for that movie. Like, the comedy was just way too much.
Yeah, the second one's a love or hate. It gets, the comedy gets out there. The third one isn't that good. I have some fun because McConaughey just goes like balls to the wall in Next Generation. So I do have some fun with that one. He gets insane. He really gets insane.
I was actually going to say, I actually do like the third one. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw 3. I actually like that one good.
Okay.
But Next Generation, we don't talk about that. But I'll show another one here in a second.
Sure.
But I'll go through these ones first. But Cure for Wellness. Been looking for this one for a while. This is another Gore Verbinski film. This was his last film before he did Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Mm-hmm.
So perfect timing for me to buy this. And look at that for $5.99. And with the slipcover and also the digital code came with it and it worked. Hell yeah. Same thing with Leatherface. It was $7.99 and it came with the digital code and the digital code worked.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. And then classic right here, The Rock.
The Rock, hell yeah.
We're going to The Rock. That was a terrible Sean Connery impression. I deeply apologize. Sean Connery.
I love the SNL skits with Will Ferrell and when Sean Connery does, the spoof of Sean Connery. I love it.
Yeah, rest in peace, Sean Connery.
Rest in peace, man.
And then bought The World's End, the last one in the Cornetto trilogy, which I still need to buy Shaun of the Dead because I have Hot Fuzz down here.
Okay.
But yeah, I was finally glad I was able to find The World's End also with a slipcover. Yeah, again, can't pass on that. And could see the price right there for $5.99. And it was originally purchased at a Best Buy. And next up, got my second favorite Tim Burton movie, only behind Beetlejuice, Big Fish.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Look at that. $7.99. Couldn't pass on that. I love this movie.
That's a great film.
This was also $7.99. The Angry Birds movie. And we are getting the third one this year. So perfect timing for me to buy this.
Hell yeah.
And I do have the second one already, but I've been looking for the first one for a while, and to see that I found it on 4K, $8. I mean, look at that.
Can't pass it up.
You can't pass that up. That's really cheap for a 4K movie. So
100%.
And then I showed this to Adam backstage before we went live, but I also found the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Arrow video release. And you guys might be a little bit jealous how much I found this for, but here it comes. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that for $15, and it was used. Came with the booklet and also the poster, which I actually put up in my bedroom. Yeah, this was the pickup right here. Like, this was the best pickup of that day. So they also had the beginning there, but I was like, I'll pass on that one for now. I wanted this one, so was very, very happy to find it.
Do you like what's his name, Andrew Bernarski, and was it Andrew Bernarski who played Leatherface in that film?
It doesn't say on the back. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Yeah, it doesn't say on the back who it is.
I think it was.
But actually, you can put like both. You can actually put these two next to each other now, because
good.
Because not only are these both horror remakes, but they come from the same director.
There you go.
So there you go.
I got those too. All right, let's see what we got here. Johnny's saying it was for supporting actress. Supporting actress in Rosemary's Baby. Well, it's not Mia Farrow.
Oh,
like,
that's why. Gotcha. Okay. Now I got you.
Her name's like Ruth something. I don't know her last name, but it's like Ruth something in Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Brian's saying no, it's not Warwick Davis, because we were talking about that Leprechaun film.
Yep.
We've got Stacy saying favorite movie monster moment. The first thing that comes to my mind is the beginning of Frankenstein from 1931, when the guy comes out on the screen and it's just on the stage and he's like, this is scary if you guys want to leave right now. It's like such a meta crazy moment that I couldn't imagine like being in the theaters in 1931, like walking out and seeing like, what you're about to see is like, like he's just breaking the fourth wall, and like it's insane to me. So that's the first thing that can come to my mind, Stacy, is him coming out and saying how scary this is going to be, essentially. I don't know.
I think for me, I got to say the transformation scene in American Werewolf in London. Like,
oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
That's amazing stuff. Like, that transformation scene for any werewolf movie, it has yet to be topped. Like just that transformation alone, you can't beat that.
Was that Rick Baker who did the special effects?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
What do we got? Conan steps down. Who do you want for? I think Stacey's
for the Oscars.
To host. Conan steps down. Who would you want for next year?
I've said this one as an idea. I'm not sure if it'll come to fruition, but I want Jack Black to host.
We are but men. Rock. I don't know if you know that from because you haven't seen the film yet.
But yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll watch it. But like, I really want Jack Black to host next year. I really do.
It was only a tribute. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't wait to when you watch that, you got to put that in the chat, because that film is.
I will, man. I will. It's just I got to find the right time to watch it, man. I've been wanting to see it for a while.
Do you know who plays the devil in it? I don't want to spoil it for you, but
I think it's said on. I think it says who it is on the back. I'm not 100% sure. No, it doesn't say who it is.
Okay, I don't want to spoil it.
It shows him on the back though.
Yeah, so badass. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know.
What else was I gonna say? Oh man, I keep having the hiccups. What was the other thing I was gonna? I'll probably watch it tomorrow. I don't think I'll have time to do a review, but I'm trying to think of other St. Patrick's Day-esque films. Like we were talking about, obviously the Leprechaun, and we were talking about what else were we talking about? We went off on the WWE rant, which was fun. But oh yeah, no, I need a picture for this tomorrow. What about the Boondock Saints, man?
Oh, that's a good one.
We need this on 4K, man. This thing would be insane on 4K. I
just don't know who would acquire the rights though, since it's done by Fox.
Yeah, 20th Century Fox. Oh my God, Sean Patrick Flannery, Norman. This is the first time I saw Norman Reedus. Man,
yeah,
we need this 4K.
Absolutely.
They said for years they were gonna make a third one, and I don't think that's ever gonna happen now. But
at this point, no, it's not.
Yeah,
because if they wanted to make a third, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the second one was okay. I remember, I think it might be called All Saints Day or something, but I haven't seen that in a while. The first one's great though.
If they wanted to do a third one, it really should have come out like 10 years after the second one, at least.
Oh yeah, well, the first one's like 99, right?
Yeah, and then it was a 10-year gap between the first one and All Saints Day.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. 2009.
Yep. Exactly a 10-year gap.
They're kind of too old now, and it's,
yeah,
17 years since what's it called? But his name, the guy who made it, I don't think he's done another film. Troy Duffy. I think he's only done those 2 films.
I'll actually double check here really quick since I'm on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So, yeah, it seems like those are the only 2 films he's ever done, but apparently on Letterboxd they have a page up for Boondock Saints 3.
Let's go.
But it'll be a reimagining of the franchise, is what it says. But it's just obvious. I think it's just rumored right now.
Well, Sean Patrick Flannery and Norman Reedus aren't in it. You can count me out.
Yep, there you go.
Count me out. The other one I wanted to bring up too, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. My lights turned off, but I don't know if you would count it as a St. Patrick's Day film. But The Town, little Ben Affleck directed.
Oh, I love that movie.
Set in Boston. They're all what's his name? Jeremy Renner has like a Fighting Irish tattoo or something on the back of his neck, and yeah, that would be. Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray. I don't have it on 4K, but that I sort of associate with.
I could also say in a way, could also say Sinners, because they have Jack O'Connell in there, and Jack O'Connell is Irish.
Hell yeah!
And hell, like there's one part in the film where he does an Irish dance,
little Irish jig, if you will. Listen, one of our favorite Irish people is Cillian Murphy. We love Cillian.
That's right.
Shout out Cillian Murphy.
Of course.
So many incredible films. Love that man.
For sure, man.
Speaking of, what was the other one we were talking about? Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah, you got Colin Farrell.
That is one of the saddest. Oh man, that movie is so sad.
I've only watched it once, and I don't know if I can watch it again.
Oh,
I have to have the balls to watch it again, though, dude.
So sad.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a dark ass movie, but I mean, I have it on Blu-ray mainly because I'm a collector. But like,
yeah,
I don't think I've watched it beyond one time.
It's not a fun movie. Not something you want.
It's not.
Go through.
I'll have to double check.
I'm going through. Yeah, so we got Cillian Murphy and what do we got here? Obviously, 28 Days Later, Batman Begins, Red Eye. Obviously Dark Knight, Inception. What else we got here? Dunkirk, Quiet Place Part 2, Oppenheimer, and let's see Colin Farrell performances. Another Irish Brethren. We've got Minority Report. I haven't seen that in forever.
Phone Booth.
Daredevil. He was Bullseye in Daredevil. He was in SWAT, the TV film. Miami Vice, shout out that TV film. In Bruges.
Yep, In Bruges, one of my faves.
Yep. The Horrible Bosses.
The Lobster.
Shout out the remake to Fright Night. That's a good one.
Underrated.
Right. I mean, the original one with Chris Sarandon is so good.
Like it's incredible. Like I love the original, but the remake is fucking good.
Shout out R.I.P. Anton Yelchin in that one.
Gone way too soon, man. Like we lost him like on the peak of his career.
He was so young.
Rest in peace.
Total Recall, the remake in 2012.
Not bad.
You said Lobster. You said Fantastic Beasts, Dumbo.
I'll even mention another Yorgos film he did, The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Is that the one Barry Keoghan's in?
Barry Keoghan. I think he always says it like in interviews. It's pronounced Keoghan.
Okay, Keoghan.
Yeah, Barry Keoghan. Yeah, it's Barry Keoghan, Colin Farrell, and Nicole Kidman. That's another disturbing ass movie that I honestly don't think I could ever watch again.
Have you seen that new speaking of Barry Keoghan, Crime 101? Is that
Crime 101. He was good in it, but like he wasn't a standout. Like honestly, like the film kind of felt a little bit jumbled with his plot line, but it was solid though. I really liked it. Mark Ruffalo was the show stealer.
Oh hell yeah! Let's talk about underrated Anton. That was such a sad freak accident. I think he like got pinned by his car or something. That was just horrible.
Yeah, but if you guys want to talk about an underrated Anton Yelchin movie, speaking on A24, Green Room, go watch Green Room.
Green Room. What's Green Room?
Green Room is you have this like punk rock band that takes a gig at this bar.
Say less. Punk rock. I'm in.
But again, I have to kind of give out the plot details.
Absolutely.
So when they witness a crime being committed in this bar, they get trapped in a small green room, but they already knew it was a bad idea because they were taking a gig at a bar that was full of a bunch of neo-Nazis.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's already a bad idea.
We've got
and the leader of that group is Patrick Stewart.
Yep, Brian saying Patrick Stewart isn't. Love it. Green Room is great. He also says, but Odd Thomas is a very good Yelchin movie. Have you ever seen that, Luke?
I don't think I've seen Odd Thomas. I've heard of it. I think it was because of Chris Stuckman. Like same thing with Green Room. Like Odd Thomas and Green Room, I had heard about because of Chris Stuckman. So
okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. So before we wrap up a little bit, I'm going to just see, or you probably know better than me. Is there anything coming out this week that you're gonna see, or anything that we're Hoppers is out, right?
I already saw that one twice, but depending on weather, because we had a big blizzard that just hit over the weekend, but it's gonna melt as the week progresses, like just guaranteed. But I might go see that a third time. Honestly, as I'm thinking about it, I might see it a third time.
Wow, that good.
But yeah, I mean, that just depends though, because honestly, the second time I saw it, like I went out for a walk. It was a nice night out, so I walked from my apartment to the movie theater. It was a long walk. My leg was sore after that. I will say that. But it was worth it to go see Hoppers for a second time. But I don't know. I was bored that night and I was like, you know what? I just want to go see a movie. So I went to go see Hoppers. And I think that was the best choice.
Dude, that's so sick that you can walk to a movie theater. That's awesome.
It takes me like about an hour to get there though. For like just from walking from my apartment to get to the movie theater, like it takes about an hour.
Do you have a bicycle or anything? Skateboard, bicycle?
No, I just want to get more exercise. That's the reason why I walk.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But for this week though, I missed Reminders of Him last weekend, so I'm gonna go see that Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, I'm planning to do a double feature with Project Hail Mary and Ready or Not 2. I'm gonna see Project Hail Mary first because my friend wants to go to the earlier showing because it's almost like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So go see that first and then go see Ready or Not 2.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So we have Reminders of Him. Shout out Micah Monroe, who is stunning to say the least.
Of course.
We have, yet like you said, Project Hail Mary. We have Ready or Not 2. And that looks like not that many more in the theater. But yeah, Ready or Not 2 should be good. Good. I know Brian said he wanted to, I don't think Brian had seen the original. I love the original. So good. But
actually, I'll actually give you an input on Thursday, because I'm gonna go see reminders of him on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're actually gonna do a Horror Hounds episode on Thursday. We're actually gonna do a watch along for Ready or Not.
Oh hell yeah!
If you're up to join, man, you are more than welcome to. Like
well, that's a good question. I think I don't even know what I'm saying, man. I'm getting shot. I'm getting tired. I did just watch it the other day because my review is going to come out. Is it coming out tomorrow? Spoiler alert.
Oh, shit.
It is. Let's see. I forget if it's coming out tomorrow or Friday. Technical difficulties. Oh, no, it's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
I did just see and the next review that's coming out on Friday, I saw the Elvis movie with my dad and mom. That was great.
Nice.
Epic.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see that.
Yeah, it was the same guy from Baz Luhrmann, who did the Elvis film from 2022. It was more like a live concert, and it had some, archival footage and stuff like that, but it was cool because they uncovered this I think it was like they found this reel of footage or 60 reels of footage in the salt mines of Kentucky or something like that. And
wow.
Uncovered it from like 50 years ago or something like that. It's been there, and they restored it and had footage of Elvis performing in Vegas, which was lost for that amount of time. But or maybe not lost, I should say, was in the reels, but wasn't I don't know how to say it. It's apparently they keep it in there because somehow with humidity and condensation or whatever, Warner Brothers or whatever company has their archive in Kentucky or something like that. I'm probably butchering this completely, guys, but long story short, they found this footage and it was great because it was like a live performances of Elvis in Vegas that they had thought was lost from the 70s. But I had a bunch of fun with that. I saw that a week from last Sunday. But we got Brian saying, for Ready or Not, not yet, but I still have to watch it. And then Brian says, Adam, finally dropping my Monster Mania video tomorrow. Better late than never. No, hell yeah, dude. I'm excited. So without further ado, so Luke, you were just saying you got your Ready or Not live stream.
Yep.
Any other videos? Any other, what was the other one you were going to post? I think you already did your Toxic Avenger live stream, right?
Yeah, already did Toxic Avenger, and we were supposed to do 21 Jump Street last weekend, but due to scheduling conflicts, that got canned. So I'm no longer going to do 21 Jump Street. But to make up for that, that's why we're doing Ready or Not.
Ready or Not. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say Brian was, because he was talking about Ready or Not 2. It only has the first Ready or Not. It only has like one Blu-ray release from like when the movie came out from the studio from 20th Century Fox in like 2018, 2019, whatever. It doesn't have a 4K, doesn't have a second like release or anything. And I'm shocked that they didn't do some sort of special edition Ready or Not. Since the new one's coming out, maybe they'll do it for when Ready or Not 2 comes out on physical media, but they should do both of them on 4K or put the first original one on 4K because it's not. But it's pretty shocking that it came out, post a couple years after the 4K format released in 2016. But it's pretty shocking that, we don't have a 4K and we only have that single release of Ready or Not, and it's expensive. It's like $30 or something.
I think I got mine for like 15 though, like but when it was at least still in print.
Oh yeah, maybe it is still in print. I'm not sure, but I do know it's hard to find.
I don't know, but right now it's like really out of print.
You're right, yeah, which is very strange.
For some odd reason, of all movies to be out of print, Ready or Not is one of those movies.
Right. I mean, I guess 20th Century Fox, we chalk it up to, right? Disney.
I mean, for crying out loud, 28 days and 28 weeks later are out of print. Like,
they are?
Yeah, they were out of print.
Wow.
Like, have you seen how expensive those Blu-rays are? Like,
for 28 days later?
Yeah, for both 28 days and 28 weeks later. Not even just the double pack, but separately. Those are out of print.
Days later. Oh, you are right. $77. Blu-ray.com. Goodness gracious.
See?
Man, I don't even know what to say. But look, guys, I've been hiccuping. We've been going for 2 hours. Luke, I appreciate you, as always, coming out here, hanging out with me.
Of course, man.
Plug your channel. If there's anything else, plug away. I really appreciate it. Oh, we got John. I'm sorry, man. We're heading out.
Jeff.
Jeff, I got the hiccups. We've been going for 2-something hours. But once again, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And again, talking about the Oscars, we talked about, if you want to go back, Jeff, and watch us talking about the Oscars, talking about Friday the 13th. And we got Brian saying, gentlemen, have a good night. Jeff, my man. And yeah, man. So I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
And he's saying, yo, Brian. All right, we'll talk a little bit backstage, but guys, we are ending it. So have a good night, everyone.
Peace.
And